Hello, I am Joey. I am 6.5 years old and I'm in third grade at PEGS. I want to go to MIT to become an engineer.
So how are you going to make the world a better place using your engineering skills?
I will make a nanny bot that helps with child care and also helps children learn by teaching reinforcement. The nanny bot will go to school with the child and it'll listen to everything that the child is learning and store it on a 100-gigabyte database inside of the nanny bot. And then when the nanny bot comes home with the child, then when there's an opportunity to reinforce that concept, it'll ask questions on the concept and also reinforce it. So when the child takes a test about whatever that topic is, he'll get an A.
That would be good. So tell me more about, the components, I guess, of the nanny bot.
It will have picture cameras inside with video and audio and color, and it'll record and send the data to a computer website. So the mother will be looking at that website and she'll know what the child is doing.
Great. What else?
It will have a phone holder, a robotic one that has arms that press the buttons, and it has a microphone just at the right point so that it makes contact with the phone speaker, so it hears like calls and ringtones. The ringtones and calls, if it's not from someone important, then it'll discard it. And the way it knows if it's from someone important is from another camera that takes that data into the nanny bot as well. So when the mother calls when the child is doing something wrong, the nanny bot will say, "Your mom has something to speak to you about," and then the mom will say whatever. Maybe like, "I'll have to talk to you this today."
How do we make sure that the nanny bot doesn't run out of power during the day?
It will have charged batteries. It'll have free 10-volt DC rechargeable batteries and 3.3 farad supercapacitors. There's going to be 10 of those, so when the batteries get lower than 50%, the supercapacitors will start using their charge, so the nanny bot won't run out of power in the middle of the day. Like the child won't be on his own in the middle of the day.
Yeah, that would be bad.
That would be bad because then the child would not do any of his work.
Yeah.
It's so bad. If that child was me, then that child would not do his science and math and French and his music, and
so,
that would be so bad. Then he would have to do it that night, and then he won't get dinner, and then he will go to bed late, and all that bad thing.
So listen. So can you say a little bit more about how the nanny bot reinforces what the child learns during the day? So can you give like a specific example?
Like if the child learns science in school about like how an atom is formed, then like he would learn like the atomic number is the number of protons in the element. The number of neutrons can change. The number of protons is the same as the number of the electrons. And then if the child has a quiz on that, it'll if the child has an occasion to have that, like in science, like if the child learns about that at home, the nanny bot can like ask questions.
Okay,
about,
so
like,
how about if in class the child learns about conversion of energy? So what would be like a way to reinforce it during the day?
the nanny bot would ask questions on that topic.
How about if you drive by one of those big windmills?
Then it'll ask questions about how a windmill converts to electricity.
Yeah, what kind of energy is converted to what kind of energy?
Yes, that kind of question.
No, what kind of energy is converted into what other kind of energy?
Movement is converted to like electrical
That's right.
energy.
That's right, okay.
So
Okay.
the nanny bot would have other features such as an internal speaker that will like say what the nanny bot says, and microphones in the ear so that it'll pick up like things that it says. And there will actually be 2 of the nanny bot chips there, so it'll actually hold 200 gigabytes. But the main question is, what happens when the nanny bot storage space is full?
Yeah, what happens then?
The nanny bot writes all the things down at home, and then when it writes everything down, it clears the chip.
Oh, okay, well that's good. So how is the nanny bot going to be what we call a game changer for parents? Because, you know, childcare is very expensive. How is that going to help? How much is that going to cost? How much is your nanny bot
Well,
going to
if
cost?
I add up the reinforcement, the camera, like how much does a nanny cam cost?
Well, the nanny cam doesn't cost that much, but the nannies cost a lot.
How much does the nanny cam cost?
But the nanny cam is maybe $200.
So, like, it'll have $200 plus, like, the reinforcement, like, maybe 100. The other features, the phone holder. And another feature is the no delay thing, and the be with the child feature, and
To make sure the child has constant supervision, you mean?
yes, and this nanny bot will be trusted, so you won't have to install a nanny cam in the top of your room and then have to track the nanny bot.
I bet that will be really helpful for parents. So,
And in addition to the rechargeable battery ports, there will be a USB port that connects to the main chip, so you can program the tasks from there. So like unique tasks for if it was taking care of a 5-month-year-old, maybe one of them would be change diapers
Yeah.
and wipe butt.
Okay.
That kind of thing. And when it goes to a 6-year-old, then those tasks can be deleted, and there can be a task that says go to the bathroom with the child
Yeah.
and teach the child how to wipe his butt.
Okay. All right. I think that's enough information, as they say.
So that is the nanny bot.
That's very good. Could you remind everybody what grade you're in and where you go to school? So you're how old?
I am 6.5 years old.
And where do you go to school?
Remington Traditional.
But what classroom and what grade?
I am in 3rd grade at PEGS.
All right. Thank you, Jerry. That was very interesting.